Good morning, everybody. It is a Thursday morning, and I can't quite remember the last time I did any video. Recently, though, so not a big break in time. It's the teens of September, and the weather is really showing that we are changing. We've had some very extreme rain in the last few days. Many areas of the county have been flooded, and so it's been a bit gnarly. No troubles with us personally, though, so that's good in terms of the weather. We have a poorly Bean and potentially poorly Ali. They're at home in bed, sniffing, spluttering, and feeling very poorly. I am yet to catch this bug, so I'm keeping myself well away and hoping to skip it. But no doubt I will get it at some point and start feeling rotten and have to have time off work. And normally I have been getting stuff really, really bad when I've got it. I don't know if that was the cancer or, post-chemo effect, just being more susceptible to stuff, just being more susceptible to germs and things. Today is gorgeous and I intend to spend it locked in the cave. Not locked in, that makes it sound like it's a torturous, arduous thing I do. No, it is for joy, and joy is the end result. So, upshot of recent discussions with Roll the Dice Central is that the cave has done so well, it's now going to have to be its own thing, which I'd planned to do back before I was diagnosed with cancer. I'd even started writing up things for the cave before there was a place called the cave. It was going to be a remote roaming CIC that provided spaces for versatile things. Hence, cave is now creative, accessible, versatile entertainment. So very luckily I have some awesome people on my side in this. I say side, I mean just with me in this. And two of them have agreed to become directors of the company so that I can get a good perspective on what we're doing. And a lot of funding and organisations like banks and things will require 3 directors on a board of a CIC to even consider you for funding and stuff. So with the triumvirate of us 3, we should be able to do everything a CIC can do fully, rather than me going at it alone like a lunatic. So the plans of the cave today will be to register the cave with Companies House, get ourselves a business number. Thusly we'll be able to apply for things like a business bank account and some liability insurance, because at the moment we're relying on the insurance of the place where we are, but I don't want to leave that burden upon our ever so generous landlord. Double rainbow. Look at that. Stunning. Oops. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Absolutely shy. It's absolutely chucking it down there. Come on, my baby.
You sure you're not going to upset anyone else by doing it?
Good morning, everybody. It is a Saturday, which means I haven't really done any videos since I think Thursday, because of just life being life and being good, but being life. So everybody at home has got colds. I've been trying to avoid it, and I think I've got the start of it now. Runny nose and a little bit of a sneezing going on. It's no fun, but I think I can make it through the day at work, and then I can just collapse tomorrow. Just be a potato for the day. Thursday was me at the cave all day, which was great. I went to lunch with my brother first of all when he turned up. I'd just done some tidying and sorting before he got there. Went to 45, had a delicious lunch. Then we did some combat patrol, taught him how to move and shoot and stuff like that. Just pew 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 till we were all dead, which was great. He absolutely destroyed the Necrons. Then did some shopping. He pulled off and took it up to Bean, who was suffering with this cold thing. Dropped them lots of goodness for them to eat. And then my mate Kieran turned up. He had a donation for us. He bought us the new Critical Role game, Dagger Heart, one for the shop, or cave, whatever it's going to be, the CIC. So we've got our own copy of that there, so if people want to play that, we can play that, which is really cool. Now I was supposed to have lunch, dinner and stuff, and just ended up sitting a bit brain numbed for a while. Then after he'd been there for a bit, Cam turned up, and then a new guy, Ethan, and eventually George, and Cam ran a teaching game of Kill Team, just sort of getting Ethan familiar with all the rules and stuff, which went really well. Ethan had a whale of a time. Cam got really floored. I'm not sure Cam was putting the full force of everything into his attacks, but enjoyed his game, and it was about the playing. I think that's what it's always about, really, and enjoying the actual rolling of dice and stuff like that. But Cam did have some terrible rolls. The weather is typical Cornish autumn. 1 minute blazing sunshine, really hot, and then the next minute torrential rain and showers. Absolutely soaked yesterday. It was quite gross. But today, got the other side of it. Got the sunshine today.
Got the toasty machine on to make Ali a toasty. Start looking around for bread. Looked in the bread bin, looked all around, looked in that cupboard. Was like, oh, did he maybe throw it out? Looked in the bin. No. Right? Peter. What's that about, man? Why is it next to the gravy? The bread doesn't live next to the gravy. Babby, I love you. But that is ADHD at its finest. Stop laughing. You poor dad.